I'm Lottie Mac. I'm an artist, curator and facilitator, and my role within What Belonging Holds was being lucky enough to curate this show alongside Fiona. What a curator is you're essentially a facilitator. Your role is to care for the artist and to help nurture their practice, to kind of bring it into the public realm. The process of creating What Belonging Holds was honestly incredibly easy in the sense of creating the ideas, because I was just so inspired by Fiona's work. She's amazing at world building, and it was Fiona's worlds were kind of existing digitally. It's how can we physically create Fiona's world for people to enter into so it's more, accessible. It's also thinking about how different people can take in information. But I don't come from a background that my parents would have taken me to galleries and stuff growing up, which a lot of people face. So it's kind of just okay, cool, how can art be brought to people rather than people chasing a space? So we kind of broke down three main projects, and we were lucky enough to have a space at Fish Tank that had 3 rooms that we could kind of access. We built around those concepts and it made them basically throw up in the space, was kind of the idea. We wanted to throw up Fiona's mind into a space and allow people to fully enter and engage. In the downstairs of the exhibition, we have Quadri, which is a London sunny day, and that was one of my favourite pieces by Fiona. Really, really detailed collage of a market space. And it's just really beautiful, and there's so many tiny details in it. I was this can't just be a small print. This needs to take up space, just like the topic of the work should. And so we got it as big as budget allowed. And then it's kind of cool, how can we bring these characters into the space? And that was really fun, because in my personal practice I do woodwork and things like that. So it was nice to be able to bring in my physical skills and blending that with Fiona's artistry. And then upstairs, the room that we are now is more of a timeline, and it's kind of exploring what a living archive can look like, and then ending it on a room that's more chilled and quiet, so less overstimulating. So we collaborated with one of my close friends and amazing artist, Theadora, to make a sound piece responding to Beyond Belonging. So it's a lot of different things, and it was kind of touching on as many senses and experiences. The show itself is a learning resource for the audience, and it's okay, cool, how do we share all this knowledge with the audience without just putting long pieces of text and having a single artwork? How can people collaborate with the exhibition itself? So listening to the piece and it's lying there, or in this room there's actual zine making that people can do as they go along, or contributing to timeline, or downstairs you're dancing right next to one of the illustrations. And interaction was just really important, because it just opens up a different part of your brain and allows you to fully engage. It's just been honestly such an honour and a privilege to work on this project, and for Fiona to trust me I think is the main thing, because obviously it's talking on topics that I'm not directly affected by, and I think Fiona put such a trust in me to allow me to access that space, and I think that really shows such a beauty within her character, and how loving and trusting she is. Has been honestly such an honour. So.